Let's explore Excel, workbooks, worksheets, and cells. Hey there, friends, get ready to have some fun with Excel. Today, we are going to learn about Excel stuff that might sound big but is actually really cool and useful: workbooks, worksheets, and those little squares called cells. Let's start with the big box that's called a workbook. Think of it like a special folder for your project. Each project can have its own workbook. Inside workbook, you have got worksheets. For example, I have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. But you can add more if you want. By clicking plus sign, you can add more sheet. For example, I have inserted sheet 4 as a new sheet. Look, you can add more worksheets just like adding more pages to your book, and you can give each worksheet a name that makes sense. For example, you are preparing whole budget. You collectively select some budget for office, for home, and some outing. You can change it. It's your office budget. Now sheet 2 will be your home budget. Home budget. Just double click on it, change its name. For example, third one is outing budget, or anything else you want. Easy, right? Now let's zoom in. Each sheet is made up of tiny boxes like squares on checkerboard. These boxes are called cells. Collectively, a single box is called cell, which has its own specific identity, like your home address. For example, this cell has specific its identity A1. A belongs to from which column respective cell is belonging, and 1 is specific row from which it's belonging. For example, I selected randomly a box. It give me I10. It's mean I column 10th row, its specific identity. It will be more helpful when you are working with larger sheets to identify data, where is data, so it will be very useful in that way. To put things in a cell, click on it and type. You can write numbers, words, or even special codes called formulas that help Excel do math for you. Let me give you some example. For example, I put 1 2 3 4 5 in this, and the other one I put a BCD. On the other, I will put date, for example August 19 2003. It will automatically format it. You can put any of data which you want. Okay, I have already told you we use Excel for doing math. Let me give you an example. For example, I put some data 12 13 14. I just want to add them. Let's go to formula bar. All the formulas will be explained in further videos one by one, so don't be worried of it. Just boom, it's give me sum of 3 numbers. Even I change some number, it will change its sum. So moving further, there is a cool trick. You can pick a bunch of cells at once. This is great when you are working with a lot of stuff. For example, you just pick these cells, move anywhere. When you are working with a lot of big sheet which have multiple entries, so you can pick multiple entries at a single time and just select it, pick it, and move it anywhere wherever you want in your sheet. One more important thing, don't forget to style your cells to make your sheet attractive and understandable by everyone. So let me do some examples. For example, I entered a label as name, address, amount paid. I am giving you example. It's not some specific work, so don't be worried about it. For example, we can put it date. Let me show you how you can customize each cell to make it fancy by changing their colors, making the text bold, and more. For example, I select it all, change its background color to make it prominent. I marked as yellow. Make it bold by pressing Control B on your keyboard. By manually, you can click on the bold sign and your data will be bold. Now you can change its font from there. Any font you would want to use. It's look more prominent, so I will going to use this. So by changing size, we are very attractive. So have a look. You can even change its text color. For example, I change specific text color to each block, which look it's unique. For example, green, red for it address, so it looks some more attractive. Lastly, moving between worksheets is like flipping pages. Just click on the tabs at the bottom like this, moving to different chapters in your book. There you go. Workbooks, worksheets, and cells made simple. Now you are ready to be an Excel superstar. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to practice it, stay curious, and keep exploring with Excel. Catch you in next video. Thank you so much.